Kaspa family, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Appreciate you guys as always, but let's waste no more time and take a look at what's happening with Kaspa and what we could be expecting going into Friday morning. Appreciate you guys as always, for showing tremendous amount of love. Cannot thank you guys enough. Looking across the board, we are seeing substantial amount of red across the market, and I'm sure if you did watch my H-bar update, you guys are, well aware as to what's really happening, because I kind of went over what's really happening within the crypto markets. But if you missed it, no problem. We'll take a look at, what's happening with CAS right now, down 8.6% over the course of the last 24 hours. So quite a sharp drop for Caspa. With the price currently sitting at 9.3 cents, down 6% in Bitcoin compared with the market cap below $2.5 billion and the 24-hour trading volume at about $74.4 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So pretty much start off by taking a look at, what's happening with the dominance index. We did see that 63.47 retest a few hours back, but you can see, we have climbed up quite fast, wicking up to 64.21% just a few hours back. Bitcoin, on the other hand, did end up losing its support around the 106K. We know about the support. I've spoken to you guys about, the importance of this range, and we have actually dropped below that support line. And if you've been following my channel, if you even watch my market analysis update that went live, and if you realistically look and really listen to what I say, you can really understand that, we bring unbiased updates. And here we have it, the price of Bitcoin retesting, $105,000 roughly around that support line. Again, we do have significant amount of support around that range, but pretty much if this does not hold, I think we are open to head back down to $102,000 to $200,000 price point for BTC, which of course itself, from where we currently are, itself is around a 2.5 to 3% move towards the downside. If dominance continues to climb up, I expect altcoins will go down even more, with this. And again, these things are out of our control. This is why you want to lock in profits when you see them. Don't listen to the trolls online saying it's not good to lock in profits. But if you're looking at Caspa here, I want to kind of go back down to April 7th level. Since then, we did see, of course, I've said this before, Caspa did go up 150%. So after a 150% increase, we're looking at a retracement of about 30%, which again, could be very spooky, don't get me wrong, but Caspa is known for major swings, but right now I think this swing is due to the fact that the broader market has retraced as well. But let me just take you guys down memory lane. We have seen sharp pullbacks for Caspa before, 40% pullback here. We saw another 47% pullback there. We saw 30% here. So you guys get the idea. We've seen sharp pullbacks, and also we've seen, sharp moves towards the upside. Again, this project has low amounts of liquidity, which of course kind of makes sense why we do tend to see this project being manipulated quite heavily. But we are seeing right now the price of Caspa dropping below key support line. We spoke about how we were being supported by that 10.2 cents. Again, that was a psychological price point. We dropped below that, and I've been telling you guys, we are pretty much open to go down to this blue zone, and that's exactly where we pretty much are, just below that a little bit, because of course that is where the main support really is. I need to adjust the fib levels a little bit, but in the grand scheme of things, pretty much nailing these key support lines. So as of now, of course, Caspa is still within this upward trend. In order for it to no longer be in this upward trend, we need to drop below the major support line, which I've spoken to you guys about countless of times, which itself would be a 12 to 13% move more towards the downside. So that itself is not a small move. It is still quite a large move, and it would require, I think, Bitcoin to see a decent amount of flush. But we'll see what happens. As of now, I want to keep you guys covered on, the daily time frame. Right now, we are seeing obviously Caspa reacting to the broader market, which again is not in our control. This is why you need to be having your risk strategy in place. If you're going to be listening to, YouTube comments, or if you're going to be listening to people on Twitter saying it's not good to lock in profits, most of the time you will get left behind. You always want to have your own exit strategy and stick with it, and that's how important it is, and do not get greedy. So, right now, of course, we are holding at some critical levels. I would expect this support to hold, and I am expecting a little bit of a relief bounce, maybe up to that 10.1 cents. Would not be surprised if that were to happen. But at the same time, you really want to be taking a look at, where Bitcoin goes, because if Bitcoin does not hold around this level, be prepared for $102,000 Bitcoin in the next few hours to come. So also, coincidentally, you know, we do have the monthly candle close coming up very, very soon as well. So, you know, that's something that we need to factor in as well. But I'll keep you guys covered, of course. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.